Yes. Glad I ate. This is a Russian Imperial Scout.
Ooh, nice.
Damn, 10.5. God, I'm really glad I had food.
Yeah, let me see what mine is. Mine's 8.5%, but I'm not allowed to drink all of mine. I'm not gonna do it. Won't be prudent.
Is
I just found an article. The last part of it's really funny. I mean, it's not constructive at all, but it's funny. I'll put
Oh,
it.
really?
I'll put it in our hangout.
Oh, got my beer in there. Well, I got my first beer in there.
Cool.
Still got to Twitch. Marco Rubio.
I know. I'm trying to figure out what he thinks about it because he's my senator. So he's the one I need to target. The other senator is Democrat, so I'm not worried about him. But I need to target him. And this
Well,
article,
right now there is no health care bill, but
but you know they're going to try. They're going to try to bring it back.
okay, let me go tell my son we're gonna start.
Okay.
Starting now.
Oh, I lost something. Oh no, there it is.
I just have to explain to my son, Mommy has to go to work now.
Exactly. So he's on his own.
Well, no, he has to get off so that he's not conflicting with all
Interfering.
the bandwidth.
See, I can't do that with Clint. I can't be like, Mommy's going to work now.
Oh, I know.
That might be a little creepy. Now it's time to get off your game,
Yeah.
sweetie. Mommy's got to work. I can just see the eye roll right now. He'd be like, what? That's weird. And he'd be like, I'm not getting off my game. I'd be like, damn it. You know what? I could put something to dope him up in his diet Sprite, make him
Shh,
sleepy.
don't tell anybody.
He's in the other
He's
room.
gonna.
He can't hear. He can't hear. All he can hear are his pow pow pows and stuff like that. That's all I can hear. And his
Pow, pow,
dialogue.
pow. Video
Mhm.
games.
Yeah, I think he's playing I don't know what kind of game, if it's a medieval game or what. So he's probably hearing sword sheathing out. Psh, that's
Oh.
probably what he's hearing. And the dialogue, the dialogue always sounds so loud and manly. Hopefully Comcast doesn't screw up.
Well, as long as, another crow doesn't hit our power station, or, another driver doesn't hit our fiber optic
Oh
cable,
my goodness.
or that we have random surges. Turn it off? Okay. Well, nothing like, a breezy wall.
If anyone asks, say it's an earthquake.
Yeah, don't get all hot and yucky. I want beer to cool off.
I know. I don't have. I feel okay so far, but I don't have the fan on. We'll see how I do.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Well, I'm trying to. Oops. There.
I thought of something we could do too. I don't want to disturb you, but when you get a minute, I'll tell you what I thought of.
Okay.
I thought we could do a thing called What's Spicy Doing Now? And in my mind, I imagine he's in his backyard. He's laying in his backyard with his arms out, and he's clicking his heels, and he's saying, "There's no place like home. There's no place like home." That's what I think he's
Oh
doing.
my God.
That's what I think he's doing right now. So I think that should be something we do.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I'll write it in the show notes.
You're gonna stick it in the pre-show?
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, the memes are already out. The memes are already out.
I know him in the Easter suit. Oh. I can't pronounce the new guy's name. I've been calling him Stekaleka, Stufflefuffle, Steffalucci.
Or
I don't know. I don't know his name. Stukaluka, whatever his name is. It's Stukaluka and the Huckleberry Lady. I can't remember all of her name. I just call her the Huckleberry Lady.
there, here, there. Okay. Um, and I shared that. And okay. So I got the first one, and you get the second one.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Are we ready?
I am ready. And you said you get
Anybody
the
else?
first one, right?
Yeah, I'll get the first one.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Very Good Entertainment. This is episode 38. This is episode 38. I'm here with my really good friend, Lola. Hi, Lola. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm really hot. It's really hot. Obviously not as hot as where you are, but
Well,
it's getting really hot here.
believe it or not, actually, like yesterday it was 83, but it felt like 93. It felt much worse than it actually was.
We have been having those days where it's like
Mhm.
in the low 80s, and we even have breezes, and then it still feels like it's like
It's
97
still
degrees.
hot. I'm sticking to myself, and I have sweat pouring down. Sweat's getting in my eyes. That's not fun.
Oh no, that's horrible.
It feels
Well,
horrible.
thank goodness we have beer to
Yes.
make us at least ignore the heat for a little while.
Yes, we do, and it's wonderful.
Did
And I have,
you did you pick up something to make you feel better?
yes, this is what I've been saving. I can't remember if I got this at Beer 30 or Total Wine, so we're going to have to see. Um, it's from Five Rabbit, which I've heard of before, and it's Choco Fruit. It
Oh,
seems bigger than most bombers. This is a lot. Let me see. I don't know if it tells
is
me.
is it really bigger, or is it just the glass makes it seem bigger?
It feels bigger. It says it's 1.9 ounces. Good Lord.
1.9 ounces. Oh my God, how strong is it, Lola?
That's how much. 1 pint, 9.4 ounces. Does that seem bigger than a normal bomber?
Yeah, it does, but I mean, because a normal bomber is like supposed to be 22, right?
I think so.
So it might be a specialty bottle.
I think so, because how much is a pint? I don't even know. How many ounces
A
are
pint is 16
Uh,
ounces.
So this would be 16 plus 9.4 is like 23, 22, 23, 25.
You're getting a little,
I'm getting a
bit
little
more.
bit more. Yeah, we don't have to go into the math because apparently my brain's not working. But yeah, it's a little bit more. I'm going to try really hard not to drink all of it because I don't want to get a headache or get sick or anything. I haven't been drinking much lately because I've been helping my mom. So that meant, I couldn't really do anything. So this is the, most I've had since probably Saturday. So this is Choco Fruit. It's chocolate stout with blackberries, and it's 8.5%. And I guess it says Zarzamora too. I don't know if that's the name of the beer. I don't know. Zarzamora.
Interesting.
But
Yeah,
it's from
I see it. I'm not sure what that means, though.
me neither. But it's from Five Rabbits Cerveceria. I don't know what that means. I don't know. Let's see what it says.
Oh, cerveceria. That just means beer brewery.
Oh, aren't they fancy?
It's a
Okay.
brewery inspired in Latin America.
Oh, interesting. Okay. It says this Zarzamora version uses 6 different malts and real blackberry in the fermenter. Choco Fruit is our Five Rabbit melding of luscious, chocolatey, dark roasted malts and the bright flavors of real fruit for a series of beers that are creamy, fruity, and ultra smooth in the world of beer. Choco Fruit is a rare confection. Well, I hope it's not too fruity. I hope it's not like fruit beer, like that's all you taste and you don't get a whole lot of malts. Because I like it when it's more malt with an overlay of like a dark fruit. So let's see.
Yeah.
I definitely get the raspberry. Oh, I get the malt. Oh, it smells very malty. Get a little bit of the chocolate,
Malty.
like a dark chocolate.
Malty is good. Yeah.
Malty is good. And get a little bit of the fruit. So let's see how it pours. Very dark. Looks very nice. Lots of little bubbles, not a lot of head, but with a high ABV, we understand that. Got a little bit of head. Oh, now the head's getting there a little bit. It looks very rich. Looks luscious.
Luscious. Sounds like our favorite word.
I love that word, luscious. It looks very luscious. Oh, this smells really good. I get the whatever berry it is. What berry is this?
Blackberry. Probably it's blackberry, isn't it?
Yeah, blackberry. I get the blackberry, but I also get the malt and kind of like a alcohol smell, that kind of dark, heavy, biting smell that tells you you're going to get something good. This has the makings of being a really wonderful beer, just based on look and smell. So let's try taste. This is darn near perfect.
Wow.
Darn near perfect.
Tell us about it.
Well, it's not as heavy as I thought it would be, but that's okay. It's a little, it's thinner than some stouts I've had, but not in a bad way. It's not skimping on flavor. It's not watery. It's a very full beer, but not as heavy as I thought it would be. I get an even coating of malts, an even coating of raspberry. It's not too much of either one, or not raspberry, blackberry. As far as the berry goes, I can't really tell if it's blackberry or it could be like raspberry. It says blackberry, but it's just a dark fruit, fig type taste. But just skimming along the top, not too obtrusive. It's not too tart. It's not making me think I'm drinking juice, which I hate when a beer makes me think I'm drinking juice. It's not that at all.
Yeah.
It's really delicious, full flavored, not full bodied. I guess that's what I was trying to get it for. It's not full bodied, but that's okay because there's so much of it that I don't need it to be full bodied. I could actually drink this whole thing and not get sick because it's lighter bodied than I thought it would be.
So do you think if they actually made it thicker, would it taste different to you? Would it taste like a sickly type of taste, or?
It would probably be sweeter. If it were thicker, that would mean probably more malt, and I think that would make it sweeter. And actually, it's right at the perfect balance of sweet right now. It's not too sweet,
Yeah.
More, dark, more malty than anything, but with just a hint of berry, enough to let you know this isn't just any old malt beer.
Mm-hmm.
This
Nice.
is really good.
Very nice.
I could definitely kick back with this, which is what I'm going to do.
That sounds like a really good Saturday beer.
This is a winner. This is definitely a winner. I'm going to remember this. I can't remember where I got it, but I'm going to remember that I liked it.
Well, I too went with a special like sweeter type taste, but unlike you, I am still looking for the perfect s'mores beer.
Okay.
I've been on the hunt now. I've been on the hunt for years, and I
Okay.
still have not found the perfect s'mores beer. Base Camp came close.
Mm-hmm.
And then at Corvallis Brewing Supply, I found this by Off Color Brewing.
I've never heard of them.
I've seen them in like Market of Choice before, Off Color Brewing, and their labels are amazing. Their artwork is amazing. It always looks hand drawn. This is Dino S'mores.
Interesting.
And this is a Russian Imperial Stout. I am so glad I ate.
Yeah.
This is a Russian Imperial Stout, 10.5%, with marshmallow, vanilla beans, molasses, graham flour, and cocoa nibs.
Okay.
because this is an Imperial Stout, I'm going to be holding this to a pretty bloody high standard. I'm expecting a lot.
I am too. I hope it delivers.
And it was a little expensive at $6 for a 12-ounce bottle.
That is a bit much. It better be worth it.
I did leave it out for a little bit. It's not completely cold.
Okay.
So
That might mean you can smell and taste a little more.
first pass is marshmallow. I'm hopeful.
That is very hopeful.
So let's see.
It'd be funny if a marshmallow plopped out.
Oh my god, yeah.
They just put marshmallows in it. Here's your s'mores. It looks very nice.
Really dark, very thin head, but at 10.5%, we totally understand.
Yeah.
Very dark. It poured very slick.
Yeah. Oil. It looks like oil. Oil.
Yeah, it does. Let's.
And we mean that in a good way.
I share. I'm very.
Yeah, give him some.
Our producer deserves love.
He does. If I could, I'd give him some of this.
It's not sticking, but it does produce a head when agitated.
Okay. Interesting.
It's not sticking. Wow. This is the closest I've ever come. It is super sweet, just like I like it. I know you don't like super sweet, but when I'm looking for s'mores, I'm looking to cram like the graham cracker and marshmallow and chocolate all in my face.
Now, don't get me wrong. If I'm in the mood for a dessert beer, I want all that. I just can't drink 24 ounces of it. But yeah, when I'm in the mood for a dessert bar, a beer, then yeah.
Definitely dark, rich chocolate,
Nice.
and there's a lot more texture to it than it would appear by just swirling it around the glass. It's very thick, goes right over my tongue.
Okay.
There aren't a whole lot of IBUs in this, but I'm tasting the dark bitterness from the chocolate, and the marshmallow it's not just vanilla. You know the s'mores beers where they dump some vanilla in and call it all good.
Yeah.
You're actually getting like a caramelized marshmallow off this.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in there.
Good. All right.
Kind of missing the graham.
I was gonna say that needs to be in there somewhere.
It's there, but it's so kind of
Faint.
Yeah. But it's so rich that I think that they made up for that with chocolate and marshmallow.
Yeah.
And it's definitely, there is no smoke, there is no campfire on this at all. Absolutely none. Okay. So that is completely missing.
I'll tell you what, how about instead of some more, we could call this Smunuff. Smunuff?
Smunuff.
All right. Smunuff. I was going to say smell less, but that's not fair. It's not less. Just Smunuff.
Off Color Brewing, you did a good enough job so that I am happy I actually paid for the beer, and I would get this again.
Good.
I would get this again because it's very appealing to my type of taste, and it's closer than Base Camp came to a s'mores beer.
Nice.
So it's a good job. It's a good job. It's worth a 4 on. It's worth a 4 out of 5 on Untapped.
Cool. I've got an idea.
Yeah.
All right. When I think of s'mores, I think of Girl Scouts. We should write the Girl Scouts and have them make a badge for making the perfect s'mores beer.
I wish we could do that, but it's Girl Scouts.
So they don't have to drink
it.
They don't have to drink it. They're just our workhorses.
But it's still considered encouraging children to drink. We
They're
can't do
not
it.
drinking it. We're drinking it. No, they're not allowed to drink it. If they want their badge, they're just making it. And
But
then
we should
we'll,
make our own. We should make our own badges. Well, we should get. Yeah, we should make our own badges.
we're going to have very
Make our own
good
badges.
entertainment badges.
Very good
And we,
entertainment badges.
yes, and we need to make a little graphic for each badge, best
We
more
could.
badge.
We
Mhm.
could. We could turn them into stickers and send these wonderful
We
badges of the
could.
ones that really, really catch our eye. We could send those to the brewery.
We could and say, we're very good entertainment. And by the way, if you'd ever want to do an interview, we'd be happy to interview
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
let's
that'd
do
be
it.
great.
Let's do it.
Right now, I know you've had a couple of s'mores that may be closer than this. But this is the closest I've ever come.
I feel like Funky Buddha's probably had one, and if they've had one, then it's probably fantastic. Let me see. Hold on.
Oh, I'm getting chocolate off the aroma now. After I've had a couple of sips, now I'm getting chocolate. Not just it's chocolate and marshmallow off the aroma. So
Nice.
I like it. I like it.
But I can't remember if I had any s'mores beer. I'm sure I have. I mean, I feel like I have, and I feel like I liked it. I can't remember. I'm looking at s'mores beers, and I don't see anything that rings a bell with me. But I'll look on Untapped later and look. I know I've had them. I just can't remember. Oh, Chubby Bunny Terrapin beer. I found it.
Chubby
That's what I
Bunny.
had recently, and I still have another one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Chubby
it's
Bunny.
yeah.
It sounded really good.
I think if I remember correctly, I liked it. Because I remember I accidentally bought two, and I remember saying I'm glad I like it since I accidentally bought two.
Bought two, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, Chubby Bunny from Terrapin. I really liked it, and that's the s'mores beer I've had. Now, I don't know if it's any better than yours. I just remember I liked it.
And our friend Cybernaut is in chat. Hi, Cy.
He just finished a something something extra, but he's thinking about something else he has in his cellar. So, in 15 to 20 minutes, he's going to have a Garage Brewing Marshmallow Milk Stout ready.
Okay, he's definitely gonna have to tell us all about that one because I'm all into marshmallow, and milk stouts are a big draw for me.
Cybernaut, he said that he forgot he had a ton of beer in his cellar, and he's found some Woot Stouts. Now, I admit that sometimes I find things in my office where I'm like, oh, I didn't know I had this, but I've never forgotten a whole cellar full of beer.
Usually, if I've forgotten a beer, it's my own home brew. The last time I did that, it was a chili beer. It was
Okay.
that very last bottle of chili beer I had.
Nice.
And it was nice drinking it, but, the chili flavor had all gone away.
I know. See, that's the thing with spicy beers like that; they lose their potency. So sometimes you
I've
don't
never
want-
had Woot Stout. Have you ever had Woot Stout?
No, that was really hard to come by.
Yeah.
Besides, Will Wheaton was behind it, so now back then I didn't know I hated him, but now I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
3-notched Biggie S'mores is on Cyber's list, but it's likely he'll never see it.
That's too
Oh.
bad. Road trip.
I've never heard of it. I've never
I
heard
haven't
of
either.
Biggie S'mores.
Or is 3-Notch the brewery? And then maybe Biggie
I think
S'mores
so.
is the name? Never heard of that. Well, no wonder he's never going to see it, because I don't think it exists.
Oh, 3-notched is the word 3 and then NOTCH apostrophe D brewery.
Oh. They can't even spell it right. 3notchedbrewing.com.
Biggie S'mores. I found it. I found Biggie S'mores. Yep.
That's supposed
It's
to be
an
like
Imperial
Biggie
Stout.
Smalls. Okay.
Oh.
I just got the name. It's supposed to be like Biggie Smalls. I hadn't thought of that. Okay.
I think it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool when breweries, like name their beers after people.
I know, a little like memorial dedicated to them. That's really cool. All right, yeah, graham crackers, chocolate, nice. Oh, nice bottle. I
Yeah.
like the bottle.
Yep.
Okay. Well, Cybernaut, I hope you get it sometime. I hope I get it sometime.
Yeah. I hope I get it sometime.
Oh no, on Untapped it says this beer is no longer being produced by the brewery.
Well, that's kind of a shame. I mean, Oakshire retired. Oakshire retired my favorite, which was Prestidigitation, which was the white stout.
Nice name.
So, and I mean, there are other breweries that they retire beers all the time because they want to keep them special,
Yeah.
and two, maybe when demand gets enough for that type of beer again, maybe we can convince them to bring it back.
Mhm.
Now, I do have a little bit of news,
Yeah.
a very small amount of news.
Okay.
Coronado Brewing is taking a major share in Monkey Paw Brewing.
Interesting.
Now, this is very different than a major brewery, just like AB InBev coming in, or even Miller Coors coming in and purchasing up a small brewery. These two are combining forces specifically for distribution.
And that's okay. I mean, it sounds like they're both kind of independent, right?
Hmm. Yeah. The acquisition should close September 1st.
Okay.
So I can imagine we'll be seeing increased distribution for Coronado Brewing, which I would really
Nice.
like.
Yeah.
Pretty quick. Pretty
Okay.
quick. That would be very nice.
That would be nice. We don't get a whole lot from California unless they have a good delivery system.
Yeah. We're getting there with, being able to, for those businesses, for those breweries that really do want to expand, this is it's a good way to do it. Kind
Yeah.
of refresh themselves and get themselves out there a little more.
I'm all for, the little guys banding together to make a united front. I'm all for that. I would love for more to do that.
Hmm. And the next piece of news I have is the Corvallis Craft Beer Picnic.
Yay! Where the Girl Scouts are going to do their beer and earn their bag.
Girl Scouts.
There's a kids area. Why not?
It is a family-friendly event. I've never seen Girl Scouts there, but it is a family-friendly event. There's
Mm-hmm.
usually plenty of, and it's been getting a little bigger every year.
Okay.
Um, they have a dunk tank, and it's usually pretty hot. You bring your own
Hate that.
blanket. Bring your own blanket. It's picnic style. Bring
Okay.
your own blanket, or chairs, whatever you want to bring.
Mm-hmm.
The best thing is being a volunteer.
Yes, that sounds
Because
great.
Ermagerd swag includes not just the free shirt. Usually you show up, you get a free shirt. No, that's not just it. They have expanded their swag. You also get free admission to the picnic. You get a picnic passport. I'm not exactly sure what that is. You get admission to the volunteer only after party, which I imagine includes free beer.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, 2 beverage tokens, $10
Sure.
worth of food vouchers for Block 15 or Le Cav's booths. That's no tiny little thing there. That's some
Oh.
pretty good food. Uh, and the very best thing is free admission into September Fest at
Oh.
September 16th here in Corvallis. That's amazing.
So it pays itself back, basically.
It does. For, I mean, what, a 3 to 5 hour shift.
Yeah.
3 to 5 hour shift, you get all that stuff.
It's worth it.
That's
I mean,
amazing. Yeah.
yeah, that is good. It makes it worth it.
Yes.
I
They
would.
are definitely treating their volunteers right.
Yeah.
And if you want to find out more about it, you can go to block15.com/picnic, or you can go to the Sign Up Genius link that is in our show notes. And I will make sure that those show notes go out on my website and my Google Plus, Facebook.
Twitter.
You can also just contact Block 15 and say, where do I sign up, volunteer for the craft beer picnic?
Yeah.
Yes, if you are out of town, yes, you can participate. If you are out of town, if you're going to be here on July 29th, July 30th, setup is July 28th, and teardown is right after the 30th, early in the morning.
And Cybernaut has a comment. It's not related to this, but he has a separate comment. He said, Ermagerd should be a brewery name.
Should be a brewery name.
And I propose that you name your beer, the beer you make, you call it Ermagerd.
Ermagerd. Maybe I should name my watermelon beer that.
That would be great.
The watermelon beer didn't come out too. Yeah, the watermelon beer I made didn't come out too bad. It actually has lots of watermelon in it, and I think if I use a yeast that's meant for like farmhouse ales, it'll be spectacular next time.
Cool.
Ermagerd.
I like that. I'm so happy about my beer. It just makes me so happy. It's so good.
Yeah, I know. I think both of our beers turned out really good this time.
I'm going to drink this whole thing. I totally am. During the course of our 2 shows, I'm going to drink the whole thing.
Well, the only thing I have left is props. Props to Brian Vo on Google Plus.
Okay.
His mom. So he made ribs, and his mom said, "Well, sweetie, I tried your ribs, and your ribs were a bit salty. You should probably add beer to make them taste better." Oh my God, Brian, your mom is wonderful.
What a wonderful mom. That's cool.
Your mom.
She's beer savvy.
Yes.
That's
Absolutely.
Excellent. I wish my mom were beer savvy. She's not at all.
Well, cool. My mom is not beer savvy, but
my
mom did give me beer for my birthday.
What did she give you?
She actually gave me a gift certificate to Beer 30 right here across the street.
Smart lady. She is a smart lady.
Yeah. That's a perfect gift.
That is a perfect gift. Because you can get what you want. You can go in there. I hope they don't have a problem like they had before. The last time you got a gift certificate. Remember?
Oh, no, that was actually Block 15.
That was Block 15? Okay.
Yeah, Block 15's gift card system is still kind of, itching me under the skin. But, Beer 30, even if they're down, you can still use your gift card.
Really?
Yes.
Do they just write it down or something?
Yeah, it's on a board.
That's really awesome.
Which is definitely the way to do it.
Yeah, you don't want to turn someone away. It's not their fault. And they may have come from a little ways, and they may not get back that way for a while. So
you
should never turn away a customer because your machines are faulty.
Yeah. Well, that's all I have for beer.
I think that's all I have except for drinking it.
Well, we will definitely drink more of it in the next show.
Wait, well, okay, I have one more thing. I didn't know if you wanted to say it now. It may be more appropriate now rather than during the whole political thing, but happy early birthday.
Oh, thank you. You know what? And thank you so much for your gift.
Welcome.
Because a subscription to Acorn TV is... I looked on there, and oh my God, there's so many more shows than I thought they would have.
Yes. I cry
And I
sometimes
imagine
when I
that they're
look.
adding. I imagine they're adding more stuff
They
all the
do.
time.
They add, it's not as much as like Netflix, but I would say they add 6 to 8 shows a month. And they
Oh, that's
keep them there.
fantastic.
Yeah, they keep them there. They don't go away. They have pretty much the same shows they've had since I started watching. And so,
That's pretty good.
huh?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Some of the shows they drop all at once, but the newer shows they do weekly, like Loch Ness. They release new ones every Monday. But 5 are already up there, and it's a 6-part miniseries, so we're just waiting for the 6th one on Monday. And it's so
Oh,
good.
that's fantastic. I
Mhm.
mean, I'm kind of looking. I'm looking forward to them getting other older shows in there.
Mhm.
But still, it is a new service. It's a
Yeah.
brand new service, so I'm not going to expect them to be Netflix overnight.
No. But I mean, the
Someday
good
they
thing.
will be
Huh?
someday they'll be the British TV Netflix.
I hope so. But I mean, they won't be the complete package because it's not BBC stuff. It's mostly ITV stuff, which I'm realizing that most of my favorite British shows are ITV anyways.
Hmm.
So it's not it's like I guess if you really want BBC stuff, you would have to BBC is supposed to have their own service at some point. So this is like I call it like the indie British TV shows. It's not the
Yeah.
establishment. So, but, I mean, they're awesome. They're some of my favorite shows. They have, I don't know if they still have the Inspector Morse and Inspector. They used to at one point have I think they had the Morse stuff, but I think they've got like Prime Suspect. It's just really cool. They've got really great stuff.
Well, it was a fantastic present, and thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Well, I think we're going to have to